Alright, today I'm going to show you Common Card Priest deck versus Heroic Anub'Rekhan. So if you're looking to try to beat this guy with common cards and a Priest, came to the right place. Definitely Priest is not the best class versus this. I'm just doing a series where I do Priest versus all the Heroic bosses. So let's look at the deck. I actually won on the first try with this deck, so I didn't need to tweak it at all. I will say, though, it could have had some improvements, but let's just look at the deck strategy. The deck strategy basically is to get cards with greater than 4 defense that have good value, so like 3/5s, 2/8 Maexxna, the 2/3 Emperor Cobra would work as well because it can poison on auto attacking. And the reason you want above 4 is just so you can survive a 4/4 attack and then get an opportunity to heal him up, or just attack again, so that way it's a 1-for-1 trade-off. Then you want cards like kill cards like Circle of Healing with Auchenai, or Earthen Farseer, wherever that is, with Auchenai as well as Shadow Word Pain and Holy Novas, to just clear the field when you need to, and Holy Smite as well to finish off creatures. Sometimes you do Holy Nova, they have a 4/4, do a Holy Smite, and you can kill them that way. So just a little bit of board clear, a little bit of individual cards to clear, and then just have some good value cards that he just keeps attacking them, they live, and you get to attack again, and then you have means to heal them up. Like Circle of Healing, Earthen Farseer, your Summoner ability, Power Word Shields, give them 2 more defense. Stampede Kodos is really good, it can destroy a creature and it's a 3/5. And the last thing you want to do is be able to give a really good card Taunt, like give Maexxna Taunt, or your like Venture Co Mercenary, give him Taunt. That way they have to attack and can't go for face. So if you have 2 Defender of Arguses, definitely put 2. If you had that Sunfury guy, I'd put 2 of them in there. I might even take out like the Harvest Golems or something and put in 2 Sunfuries, just to be able to give your Gurabashi, Berserkers, and other cool cards Taunt that might not have it. And yeah, then just keep healing them up and win that way. The only other change I'd add to this deck is I'd add 2 Shadow Word Deaths, which for some reason I just didn't have. I think I forgot to put them in, but I won anyway without them. And let's watch the match. So like I said, I won on my first attempt. I just got rid of these guys. They're too high, 5 and a 6 drop, and I'd rather try to get my lower drop cards so I can play them to deal with the stuff he drops right away. Now this girl right here, the Northshire Cleric, she might just be replaceable with something a little bit later on in the game, like a turn 2 or turn 3 drop. She does actually come out in handy, though. I do get to draw off her, which was nice. I was about to end my turn, but then I decided to attack him to the face. The reason I didn't attack his creature is because I didn't want his creature to be able to attack again and kill mine, so I'd rather just try to keep the Cleric on the field. He ended up wasting a Frost Nova, that's okay. Here I decide just to keep getting board presence. You don't want to fall behind on the creatures and have nothing to attack with, so instead of just healing myself 2, I just played my creature. And that's just something I've been learning about Hearthstone, is just play to the board and don't be too conservative with your cards. I want to get all 3 of the heal, and I want everything to work out perfectly, because often it doesn't work out that way. Here I'm setting up for the Holy Nova. I see that guy's at 2, and then these guys would now be 1/1s, so I'll get the Holy Nova, and he often goes for my face, so I'm just trading a little bit of damage to the face, and yeah, in exchange for getting really good card value. And those 1/3 clerics really came into play to be very helpful. So here there's really no choice but to Holy Nova. I'm probably just playing with options in my head, but yeah, it's pretty clear I have to Holy Nova. I think what I'm thinking about is whether I'm going to do this trade or not right here. And I think I decide against it because next turn I could Auchenai and deal 2 with this. So it'd just be a little bit more card efficient. And again, I'm sacrificing my health for card efficiency. And those cards are going to come out, so it does suck that he did use that on me, but... And I saw no better way just to deal with this, so... Loved seeing that card, really glad I put these in there. And as you can see, I didn't put the Shadow Word Deaths in initially, because I did think I actually did think of them, but I was just like, I don't know if he drops any 5-drops. But as you see in this game, he does play a good amount of 5-drops. I got a little lucky. I got a good creature, but all my creatures have good value, so it's not like I had no options. Here, I know I need to start killing these guys. Like, there's no longer an option. So let's try to think of what is the best way to kill them. Like, I could drop him and make both these guys 4s, which actually is a really, really solid play. But I decided to play it this way. Which, I mean, effectively just lets me save this to maybe give something else Taunt that I might want to give Taunt. That's really the only advantage, like giving it to an Emperor Cobra or to Maexxna, and I was actually pretty happy about that, so I didn't really care that it was a 1/3, so it just made it a little bit harder for him to kill. Here it's tempting just to go Circle of Healing, but that just wipes yourself out and him out, and he has much better ability to come back. And there, I think I forgot that it didn't actually heal me when it did that, so... but I'm not really sure what the alternative would have been. I guess the alternative would have been to play him and then deal 4 on that guy, which probably would have been the better play. So that these guys would be, this guy would be dead, and this guy would be a 4/4 with Taunt, and I have a 2/3. And then I'd still have my Holy Fire for that 5/5, but obviously I didn't play it that way. But I think I misplayed. Yeah, here I decided to give him Taunt, because I knew it'll just kill a bunch of creatures, you know, he'd have to hit multiple creatures. Here I just forgot to attack. I was so annoyed. I was like, why did I forget that? As you can see, I made a lot of mistakes in this game. Less, like, if you check my other videos, I make probably only 1 to 2 mistakes per game, but this one I think I really is full of mistakes from the deck construction. I think is a little off, and then just a lot of misplays. But it tells you there's still a lot of leniency to win, because believe it or not, 29-9, I end up winning this game. So here I am, just killing these things. Really taking advantage of Auchenai. I noticed I could kill him, and I didn't want him to return that card to the hand, so rather than return something else. And then here, I decided I just need to play, get my creatures on the field. Notice I already attacked their thing. Look, I'm making sure this time so I don't miss another 4 damage. I even forgot about that card. Ow, that was a brutal, brutal card. But as you can see, even with all my mistakes, like, he only has 1 card, and we're getting very, very close to being even here. So now my stuff actually heals me, and I realize, hey, I'm low, I better start healing myself. And I realized that I could heal myself and still play one of the creatures, so it was definitely worth it. The mana worked out well. He really slowed himself down with those 5/5s. And if I had some Shadow Word Deaths in the game, that would have been a lot nicer. Get another 4/4. I was so worried. I was wondering how am I going to pull off this win? See, this really hurts my Holy Nova if I draw that. Yeah. Giving this guy 3 defense is kind of pointless. He's still going to die to an attack, so much rather just invest in him and let him live longer. I thought Auchenai with him would get rid of that, effectively saved me 4 damage. Boom, clearing the board. Now I'm actually starting to feel good, because now I realize I have another Auchenai combo with this guy killing another guy, and I do it twice because he comes back. So I'm not sure what I'm debating here. I'm probably debating should I just attack it, but I mean it's pretty clear this is the best play, but I'm probably just explore my options without playing too hastily. That's another thing that can get you a lot of wins, is don't play too hasty. This really sucked. Thankfully I had Circle of Healing here. Literally it's the only thing that saved me. Now here I have a way to let that guy live. You know, if I... This is almost a little weird that I play it this way. I think this is a big misplay. Damn. Now I can let her live. But I just want to show you guys something here. I'm going to try to skip back. So if I do circle... So that ends up, after all of that, ends up with a 5/5 on the field. But had I did it this way... Let's see. Okay, right here. So let's say I instead do my Power Word Shield on him, make him a 4/5. Okay. Attack for 2 on the Taunt creature. Pop the Taunt creature. It'll kill him. It'll kill these guys. So it'll be this guy will be at 2 health. So it'll be a 4/4, 4/4, and a 4/2 on his field. For me, since he'd be at 4/5, it'd be a 4/3, 3/3, and he was already dead. So, and then I could drop Circle of Healing. Oh, but if I did then I would just wipe. These guys would be dead. I guess never mind. I'm wrong. I should listen to myself more often. So, this way, after I play Circle of Healing, he lives, because there. I would have no creatures the other way. I don't know what I was thinking there. Yeah, so let's skip ahead. Alright, so we're back here. It's his turn. He goes. Here I'm just playing really cautious. Like, I know I'm in a very strong position, but I don't want to, like, make a mistake. So, just deciding what's the best way to do it. And I decided to trade off my Auchenai Soulpriest, because I wanted to start being able to heal myself and be able to heal Maexxna. And with Maexxna on the board, I can now just start ramming these guys and not have to worry about killing them now. And the tempo, like just getting in the lead and having the tempo is just so crucial. Because now that I'm in this position, all his guys come out with Summon Sickness. I have Maexxna, and yeah, it's just easy mode at this point. And here I just noticed it's game. Like even when I was playing the game, I was still thinking like board control. But I looked up at his health and just like, hey, nope, I have it this turn. So yeah. But even still, I still could have board controlled that whole thing to heal, hit. So yeah, well that was the match. I won on my first try. You could definitely review the deck list, but I'll leave it in the description. And there's definitely changes you can make. Like I definitely think Shadow Word Death should be placed in here somehow, and a second Defender of Argus, maybe one Sunfury, the guy that is the 2/3 that gives taunts. So if you have those cards, I'd put them in. But I didn't have all those cards, so I'd only put one Argus and etc. Anyway, good luck, guys, on this boss, and I think that deck has a pretty good win rate. Slight tweaks will even make it probably around 50%, I think. Anyway, good luck, guys.